You've already sort of said, okay, you feel like the Justice, you're taking a flyer on them here. A little bit of an outside pick, but both these teams, neither of these teams are in clinching scenarios here, but
no.
the win.
Oh yeah, is Dante getting so low, and it's going to be Decay actually finding Pelican. It looked like almost he was trying to just burn down Dante, but the rail goes right through.
Yeah, I mean, great start in that fight for the Washington Justice, Matt. Decay's able to move up, and Pelican's at half health or so. A lot of damage getting spread there as well by Krillin, who's able to push up and just punish
somebody in close.
But Junker Queen's taking a lot of damage, but again, it's Decay who finds a pick. This time it's on Lip, and now the Outlaws are pretty much condemned to push forward into this fight and give it up. Not great, considering this is going to put the Justice rather above 50%. Look at that, sound barrier's already up. They've got the blade for Assassin here. Now, and Pelican still doesn't have a blade of his own. He'll get a mid to late fight, if at all. Merritt needs to connect a few of these railguns. He's got a lot of space. That trademark passiveness giving him the safety he needs to line Assassin up. But it's been a trade. Dante falls in the front line here, which means that the Outlaws are still at great risk if they want to push up. But Pelican is going to try and make the play with the blade, and there's no support ultimates to slow him down here. Commanding shout will be there from Kalios, but that's going to be about it as Opener falls to the blade. Pretty conservative stuff from Pelican there, Matt.
He knew to give himself a little bit more help.
He wants it. Oh, that's an angle and a half. 3 players connected with there. Dante has to use his rampage, and he only catches Kalios. The rest of the Justice could go to work, but Assassin is brought down by Dante. Decay returns to the fight and finds one, and now we have a 3v3 on the point. Commanding shout there, and Krillin's going to be falling to the disruptor shot. Dante shout will send the Outlaws forward, and winning that fight here is absolutely massive.
And Merritt was able to do so much work, man.
That will be a little bit of a red flag if it comes out for the Outlaws, and here it is. Assassin doesn't want to give them any time to respond. Left doesn't have a sound barrier yet, but Assassin is accosted as well. He's forced to turn around. Now to deal with the front line of the Outlaws, and Pelican is down. Decay has the room to work with, and perhaps it was Assassin that set that up. He had to give up his life for it, though, as Lastro is able to take him down, but Decay surges forward here. And away! The Outlaws forced. That's unreal. That's just unreal. They've not been able to find a target. It's Krillin and Kalios are getting battered. Yeah, Kalios falling down here. Great early pressure from Houston, despite the fact that Assassin was able to wrap around to their backline pretty quickly.
And the fact that, I mean, I'm more impressed with Pelican. Like, he was so weak and from...
Okay, he's pretty powerful position here. A little bit hard to harass, but he opts to give up the high ground in favor of having a more target-rich environment. But the same can be said of the Outlaws as the Justice drop right into their laps. And they get absolutely eviscerated. Here's the rampage. Decay hit by it. He's forced to take it to the high ground, and Pelican's there to meet him. Hammer and anvil stuff here for the Houston Outlaws. And now the Justice are down to 4. Sound barrier has expired, but Krillin was able to use that opening to find Pelican. It's a trade at best, though. Merritt able to operate on the high ground, but he's a little low when Assassin knows it. He chases him down. That's 2 for the Genji in this fight. And then Justice have managed to organize a stay their way onto the point here. Dante a little low. He'll be patched up in just a moment, and now Rally got to be used immediately. Pelican, where's the blade target? Okay, spots out the Sojin here. Can he keep eyes? Oh my! Pelican slapped up beside the head. His eyebrows at risk of disappearing into his hairline, low as it is. And that'll be it. The Outlaws keep the Justice at bay. An absolutely wacky first map in this series. Back and forth through the choke here, and Dante is very, very low. He has 2 supports up right now, but I don't think there's any packs available for Lastro. So they just have to slowly top him up.
It's so costly though, like in terms of like just overall like player HP pool to make this trek around the corner though for the Justice and not have a little bit of like a pit stop to regroup is this should be the Outlaws who take it. So one thing you kind of always have to even think about, and I think especially,
I'm looking at the rampages here, frankly. Big impactful rampages can turn this fight. Sound barrier for the Outlaws. They are so healthy right now. And yeah, the half of the Justice to stand up against this, but Lastro and Dante brought down. Krillin, though, caught inside that to stop the shot. It's easy pickings for Merritt. He'll have to quickly reposition, though. Nice rail. Pelican's able to take Assassin down. And what does Opener do here? Not a whole lot. Yep, he's piecing out. Lastro has doubled the damage of Krillin, by the way. Look at, I mean, the Outlaws are playing around Lastro. They play inside that small room there. Kalios tries to rampage. Yes, he's taken down. Yes, he catches 2 with the anti-heal, but Pelican may be kept alive yet. He gets a health pack, and the Justice get absolutely suplexed. Not even a paltry tick for the Justice. Makes a big difference for sure. The Outlaws play around this small room. They want to get value out of that uptime percentage for Inspire. Now, they lose Lep here, a little bit dodgy, but Mira, look at that reposition. That's so classy. They don't even know where he is right now, and he punishes Kalios. This is unreal. Nobody's looking at the Sojourn. I don't know why. Assassin, again, focused elsewhere for the time being. Open is just getting hammered the entire time. I'm sorry. Merit, what has he got? The invisibility cloak? What is he trying to dodge Argus Filch in the bloody hallway? No one sees him. And he's interested in playing right outside the spawn doors, but now they'd be given an opportunity to have such a forward hold. They're going to take it. Decay didn't quite have the rail charge to finish the job there, but Merit's out of the picture for the time being. His pressure being absent will definitely have an impact. And yeah, Kalios is able to get rid of Dante there. The Outlaws do push in. But let's just be real here. They just got 90 seconds for free. Sat out the front of spawn for the Justice here. Washington need to get their skates on, and I don't just mean opener.
Yeah, no, nobody had to use any support ults here at Houston.
Yeah, they get Rampage as well. It's gonna hurt. Opener's down. Krillin clinging to life. Kalios also gonna fall here. So it's gonna be the Outlaws trading up. Only losing one player there. It was Lastro. He's often in the thick of things. And now we're under a minute less here. They're gonna have to get it right. And they're gonna have to get it right now. Good start for Decay. Pelican taken down. It's a railgun headshot. It's a pretty precise working to get rid of a key player here, but Kalios is low. He's already used a commanding shout. Looking for a way to make use of this Rampage, but may not have to worry about it at all.
Yeah, you probably are not going to get another attempt here.
Pelican Blade here could seal the deal, but Dante's taking a lot of damage early. Here we go. Blade in. Krillin trying to get away. He can't escape, but he had Rally. The rest of the Justice are going to benefit from that incidental healing now. Pelican climbs the walls to avoid Kalios, and now he can drop down and put some pressure on. Kalios is forced away from his team, and the Justice cannot touch. They're stopped halfway through the second. Kalios backs up here. Oh, man, he's in trouble.
That's a big hit.
The Outlaws just have a much better read on the ebb and flow of these team fights than the Justice seem to. Kalios looked a little disoriented there, maybe just on virtue of how the Outlaws poured out. They came out obviously with that commanding shout, so they had the speed boost, but the Justice seemed immediately... Okay, Merit comes... Oh my! Oh. That is ungodly! Another one! He's not even looking at Krillin! Absolutely demolished! 2 kills out of absolutely nowhere. Merit produces the White Rabbit from the hat. And he treats it like it's absolutely. The Justice making use of what little they have. A Blade in close quarters. This could be a bit of a kill room here for Pelican, but quickly, the Justice try and back away. They've lost Assassin already. Pelican somehow finds himself on the front line, goes in a deflect, and somehow is not hit at all by that Rampage. So he's free to make short work of the back line of the Justice. And the Justice is dead. They will go to 8 and 10 now as the Outlaws make this a arguably one-sided series, and those the superstar players for the Justice conspicuously absent on this day.
Arguably, I mean, this one was not very close.